Oh man, but I think it's time we get back into this. It's been too long. It's been a week, which is too long.
Yeah, it's been way too long.
Welcome back, everybody. Curse of Strahd, Spellbound. Spellbound and the Curse of Strahd, as I like to call it.
Oh, what the fuck did they come back to?
What are you talking about?
Sorry, I'm just gonna like.
Man, I'm trying to do the intro.
I'm sorry.
So last time on Curse of Strahd, you were all still in Vallaki.
Wrong channel, Michael.
What?
Oh,
just-
whoopsies.
Well, now
It
we know
doesn't
your
matter.
dirty secrets. We know it's just the fucking.
No, it's out of here. Get it out of here.
It's just the Harry Potter soundtrack from the
No, it's
PS1.
It's not.
It
It's not
is,
from Harry Potter.
It is.
It super was.
It's completely was.
Got no
And
proof
that
now.
screenshot.
I saw the fucking
I really
thumbnail.
don't. Anyone screenshot
Do the
that?
intro.
Jeez. All right. So last time on Curse of Strahd, the group is still in Vallaki. After doing a lot of sort of talking conversations back at the inn, the Holiday Inn, you guys found out that, or no, you didn't find out.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
So Miriam detected the thoughts on Elysia, who arrived at the Holiday Inn with one of her legs removed. She told everybody that Marcus had left town, and that Freak was gone. Irina and Dante went to go look for Marcus and Freak going outside of the town,
And almost died.
and almost died as they got swarmed by the undead just outside the city limits. Dante heroically saved Irina by carrying her back towards the city after fending off all the zombies.
You're goddamn right.
Miriam detected the thoughts of Elysia, and a fight broke out between the two of them, which Julian stepped in to cast Inflict Wounds, which entirely passed Elysia out, and you guys just left her to sleep, while the rest of the group sort of deliberated about what to do next, and took a long rest. And that's where we pick things back up this time. So we're long rest, everyone's hit points, all right back up where they need to be. Spell slots, all back.
Oh, hell yeah.
My sheet won't load, so I can't even check my. If I already put that shit back at the top or not.
Oh, hell yeah.
So everyone go ahead and scroll the way down to the bottom. You know what? Just real quick, everyone roll initiative for me, just for no reason.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't have my token. Does that matter? Oh wait, never mind.
Scroll the way down, all the way down.
But
Yeah, no, the map wasn't
All the way
loading for
down.
me for some reason. Now, question is this going to roll initiative for Gale or the door? I have no idea.
why do you have the door selected?
I guess
No,
I should
because
say-
the door is underneath me on my screen, so I would
I
not.
can't
do it.
even see where we are at all on my end, so.
Yeah, Gale is basically sleeping at the door on my screen for some reason. So I'm not sure what I clicked.
Yeah, we
Also-
told you.
So Irish,
Yes.
Elysia is the first person to wake up.
I'm not even surprised by that because she barely fucking sleeps.
Any exhaustion or things like that you would have had from previous nights up are now gone. You kind of slowly open your eyes, and as you look around, you see Tearful is slowly kind of just folded up at the foot of your bed in sort of recharge mode. You see the bits of his fangs are little bits of sort of lightly dried blood. And you see there's a couple little speckles of it kind of scattered across the blankets. It looked like they've been there's been an attempt to mop them up. But what would you like to do as you wake up?
Well, I'm gonna give Tearful some head pats because he deserves it because he's a good boy to wake him up and hop out of bed with my crutch.
Yeah, as soon as you stand up, he kind of responds to the headbats, kind of leading into it, kind of robotically barking as he also sort of scampers off the bed and kind of goes to follow behind you.
And I'm just gonna start walking out.
No one else rolled anywhere near you, so you wake up well before everyone else. You wake up to see across the balcony from you is Danica. Danica Martikov, the one who runs the Holiday Inn, dragging two very sleepy-looking redheaded boys out of this room, sort of across the way. They're sort of groggily kind of pacing down, or it seems like they're whining or complaining about something as she sort of pulls them down towards the staircase. And you can hear the cluttering and clanking of glasses, and you can hear people talking and moving down beneath you in sort of the central main floor.
Okay.
Danica just kind of sees you across the way, kind of gives you a light smile, then goes back to sort of berating her boys as she sort of marches them sort of across the balcony.
Elysia will wave timidly and then just turn to start walking out.
All right. Yertle,
Yes.
as you slowly sort of spill yourself out of your shell, looking around, you can see everyone is entirely passed out, still pretty zonked. Leku especially looks very, very tired, like he won't get up for a while. But as you sort of stand up, kind of pick yourself together, you can see that Julian and Miriam are kind of just tossed around. Like the comforter's like all just kind of sloshed over between the two of them. The pillow is like halfway off the bed under Miriam's head as Julian just kind of like pushed it with his arms kind of absent-mindedly. One of Julian's legs is like half falling off the bed. And as you look over, Gale sort of just very lightly sort of swinging back and forth on his hammock, entirely asleep. And you see Miriam is Arena is passed out on the table, sort of like her head resting on her arm. And she sort of sits near the baby, who is also entirely asleep. You see Dante still has his hat kind of nicked down over his nose and has his legs crossed in bed. His arms aren't entirely still folded; they're kind of like loosed around a little bit. He's not in like a perfectly straight position, but he's mostly unmoved and still looks pretty cool.
It's all that matters.
Oh yeah.
Ellie is sort of like ass up, face down in bed, in like sort of like the inchworm position.
Yeah, that's my boy.
And it looks like some effort was made to kind of undress. He's kind of like in his boxers, but still has like his vest on unbuttoned, and his tie is still on, but like very, very loose. You can see Jace is very soundly, sort of just dozing off in his tilted bed. And no one else seems to be awake except you. And Hans, who just kind of looks down at you from on top of this little cupboard here and kind of gives a small little hoot.
Yeah, I'll sit up, apologize to Mr. Sword, like his sword, like, I'm sorry, Mr. Sword. I'm gonna be leaving you behind because this city has weird regulation. And I can't hide you at all. But he's gonna, like, say that
Go
quietly.
ahead and make a wisdom check.
Oh, Sword does not like that.
Wisdom. 21.
As you tell this to the sword, you feel this weird impulse to pick it up.
He'll get
And
him
as you sort of hold it in your hand, your eyes feel like involuntarily drawn to the closet.
He'll go to the closet and try carefully examine it.
You sort of swing it open. It's got like some like terry cloth bathrobes kind of hung up and like some towels piled down at the bottom. It doesn't seem to have very much, but it looks like a whole like 7-foot high little cabinet here. It's mostly pretty empty.
Do you want to go in there, old friend? What are
You
telling
get a slight response from the sword. It's more just like a pulse. There's no verbal communication or understanding between any of it, but there's just like a small little just input you get from the sword as you ask that.
Okay, Al. put you in here, or put you under the towels and that, so that if anyone does rummage through here, they don't question
Go make a
why.
stealth check for me. Hey, not bad at all. You it sort of looks more like they're like you sort of like open up one of the bathrobes, set the sword inside, kind of putting the crossguard in the armholes, and then
Yeah.
kind of wrap some towels kind of around it. So it looks like the bathrobe has like become a ghost of towels.
Shit.
But it's entirely concealed. Looks like nothing is inside the wardrobe.
It's gonna like give the sword, like if it is a person, thumbs up. Go to close the thing, and he'll walk out of the room to where he once did the plague growth to retry that ritual, and hopefully not beats my arms into flowers again.
Nah, keep Hans in there. Put him back.
No, he's got a mind of his own, dude. He just did it. It's
All right,
weird.
Hans flutters after you, Keith.
Keith,
Oh no, he knows what he wants.
Oh no.
and
Not,
yeah,
not the rolls.
He hungers.
All of the rolls.
Oh, look at these boys.
yeah, these boys. As where Raven? What?
So as the Hans sort of drifts down towards the food, you see Erwin kind of raises his hand up to Hans. You see Hans kind of lands on his finger, and you see Erwin kind of with the tray kind of balances it around, kind of shifting some food over to Hans. He kind of starts pecking at it, and Erwin kind of smiles at the owl.
Oh.
Nice.
Next step on the count is Julian. Or no, Dante, roll fucking initiative. You were eating a sandwich, you piece of shit.
I just figured I would go last.
Also, a question, Michael. Can we see the initiative?
No,
No, I think it's just to
it's not
see
a
who
fight.
breaks
It's just
Oh no, I was just wondering because I wanted personal reference on how long down everyone is. I guess.
so Dante, you're the next to wake up. And as you sort of poke your hat up, you see the room is the same as I just described it, except Uril's gone.
Yeah, he's gone.
You sort of swing your legs around the little, slide your feet back into the click-clack of your spurred boots. What would you like to do?
Well, I guess it's time for a Texas-sized breakfast. Yeah.
Michael, I'm going outside, not downstairs.
Oh.
Yeah, trying outside too, but yodel side. Here we go. I avoid myself off this map too.
Also, I might want to hide the name of some of these NPCs.
Yeah.
For some reason. I don't know why.
Oh no. Can I make an insight check to see like how late Irina stayed up?
Without any role necessary, you kind of look over her. She looks like she's got some bags under her eyes, but she's still entirely passed out.
Okay.
She must have at some point gotten up to kind of look after the baby, but looks like she fell asleep doing that.
I'll just leave her be then.
All right. And you just sort of head your way downstairs. As you go outside, you do not see Keith or Elysia, as they both just kind of headed off in their own respects.
There they go.
Making your way down to the main floor of the Holiday Inn. At this point, Julian, you kind of slowly lull yourself away because your eyes kind of very inch by inch sort of just rise up as the scene of the room kind of fades before you. You can feel Miriam kind of just like gently tossed over you, almost like having rolled on top of you during the night as everything kind of strewn around your bed. You see Arena, Gale, Jason, Elliot, and Leku all kind of still passed out. But you kind of slowly come awake as you can see sort of just the morning gloom come through two of the windows.
Oh, hell yeah. Time to awaken. I'm going to place a hand upon Miriam's head and kind of jostle her.
Her face kind of scrunches up into like a squint. She kind of slowly kind of blinks her eyes open. Looks up at you.
Totally
Her face kind of goes a little red, and she kind of does her best to kind of sit up on her end. Morning.
Oh my. He's gonna try and roll off the bed onto his feet.
Do you want to look cool?
Yeah.
Acrobatics check.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. You sort of do like a cool little tuck and roll, kind of grab the blankets, swing them back onto the bed as you just kind of duck down here.
He's going to give a huge stretch. Kind of just look around the room at who's still in here.
You see that Dante's gone, as is Yurtle. You know Leslie was in the other room. And Miriam also kind of just kicks herself to her feet, and not as nearly cool as a maneuver. She looks impressed by yours.
That's pretty cool.
She kind of throws her jacket on, kind of wraps her scarf around her neck. She kind of walks over, kind of like looking a little bit concerned for the baby, but seeing Arena just kind of smiles and shrugs it off and turns to you.
Walk over. Kind of whispering, you know, the classic whisper of everyone else is asleep and
Absolutely,
you're talking
yeah.
to so everyone knows that whisper. So we should probably go downstairs. Food? I don't know. Food, that's what people do in the morning, right? Let's get food.
She nods. I think they said something about breakfast, so we should be good.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's the bed. And the two of you make your way out the door.
Yeah.
You see that Alezia's door is open and that she is gone.
I'll give a peek in.
Miriam kind of peeks over your shoulder, kind of looking a little bit annoyed. Worried too.
What was that all about yesterday?
Let's get breakfast
Yeah.
first. We'll talk about it later.
Alright.
That was a deflection.
She kind of gives you like a weak smile, and then makes her way towards the door.
No. Pat on the shoulder and follow her.
As you walk down the balcony, you can see Hans down there with Erwin Mardikov.
There he is.
He's kind of feeding him biscuits.
Oh, hell yeah. He's already getting breakfast. Knows what's up.
And you two head outside. As last but not least, Gale. You kind of perk up, kind of feeling very relaxed in this sort of swinging little, idly moving hammock. As you look around, you see that Jace, Elliot, Leku, and Arena are all still totally passed out. You slowly see that everyone else has left the room. All right, Jeff's muted, so I'm just gonna. We'll get to
Hey,
that.
I'm here.
Okay, well,
What the fuck? Then why
I just didn't want to accidentally say something while everyone else was awake.
I gotcha.
It was your moment.
Moon question. All right, Gail, what are you doing?
I mean, he's a normal person. He wakes up, he changes, is into the jacket that he always wears, so not at all. And,
Yeah, just throws on the exact same jacket as always.
yep, he gets up, he jumps off the balcony. He needs to go get breakfast
Oh.
because he can.
So the air around you sort of seems to kind of soften your descent as you go to fall. But go make an acrobatics check for me, anyways.
For coolness factor.
Damn.
Ooh, as you sort of leap up, you kind of do a little flip, kind of trapezing through the air, and very slowly and gently kind of come down with one foot sort of just raised in the air as you land on this table.
All right, he'll hop down,
Yeah, you sort of hop off.
and yeah, gonna go get foods. Nothing special.
Oh yeah, Dante, you see Gale just sort of immediately spring off and land on your table.
What the fuck?
Oh, hey Dante, sorry about that. Yours was the only table without food.
At this point, Miriam and Julian both walk in, and you two both see Gale standing on Dante's table, sort of getting off as Dante sort of raises his arms.
Oh.
Get a load of this guy.
Morning, Miriam. Morning, Julian.
How did...
I jumped off the balcony.
Julian totally looks like he wish he did it. Sounds fun as
Yeah, just-
fuck.
Yeah, Gail would just casually take a seat here then, because why not?
Yeah, fucking
As
like
all
this
four of you
song,
enter
man.
this room, you can see the two Mardikovs sort of getting things ready. You see that Erwin Mardikov is walking around with a tray of food. You see the two Mardikov boys sort of sitting with each other, eating bowls of cereal. And you see a very pretty blonde woman wearing a sort of like a nurse's scrubs and a lab coat, sitting next to the king himself.
You're the king.
They seem to be eating breakfast together as Erwin makes his way over to your guys' table. Sort of still with Hans over his shoulder, and he says, "All right, what can I get you guys today?"
We're gonna miss breakfast. I grab Miriam and I run.
You take off sprinting, the dash action, if you will.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
He kind of maneuvers himself, so he's not in anyone's way. As you two both take seats.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
I hope you don't mind me moving Hans. I just wanted to see his name so I didn't have to check the character sheets every time.
You good?
Yeah. Just in general, whatever everyone else. Dude. He points towards the table. He points towards this.
Pizza breakfast?
He doesn't. Yeah.
Pizza breakfast.
Yeah, I'll take that. And yes, Gale is one of those people. He doesn't say anything off the menu. He looks around for something that looks interesting and points at it.
Absolutely, yeah. He turns to the other three and says, "We do have the pancakes. We also have biscuits, gravy, cereal, and Pop-Tarts." Sort of raises his eyebrows at the three of you.
I'm missing out on Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
fool.
you degenerate.
Gerald doesn't even know what Pop-Tarts are.
Nah, he doesn't.
So,
No, are the biscuits and gravies together, or is
All
it
of a sudden,
just
Leslie
gravy?
walks back in, drawn by the smell of the Pop-Tart.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
doing
good
something a lot
pancakes. Oh yeah, pancake time.
being productive.
Do the song slaps.
Well, you all know I'm about them biscuits.
Biscuits and gravy.
Yeah.
I assume it's biscuits and gravy, not biscuits or gravy.
Yeah, not yeah.
It's not just a
You don't think
cup
it's
of
like a-
gravy.
Oh.
Delicious.
Yes, he sort of sets the biscuits he has down, sets it on the gravy as well.
Oh, that's a whole thing. Oh my god, I thought that was a singular thing.
No.
Now it's got a whole plate of them.
Look at a whole thing of milk. Hell yeah. This
the
cow's in
gravy.
Barovia. Nice thing in front of me. It's
He
a
says,
big thing of gravy.
the Vistani, they bring in most of our exports from other places. I don't know if there are any cows in Barovia. He kind of smiles at you and says, I'll be right back out the pancakes. And he makes his way off, kind of letting Hans flutter off his shoulder back onto yours, Julian.
Oh yeah. No cows in Barovia? How the heck?
I feel
I
like
haven't seen
everything
one.
here is half magic and half isn't.
As you guys sort of start digging into your breakfast, Hans keeps pecking at yours, Julian, wanting bits of it.
Bird.
The heretic.
Oh,
Does
fuck.
Julian just like cut off some for Hans at one point, or do we just, or is Gale just seeing Julian fight Hans for his lunch?
Hans will
Ah, sure,
starve.
he just steals a bit every now and again. I don't stop him from.
Yeah, it's just a little
taking
bit.
it.
He's not like
Yeah.
ripping it out of Julian's hand.
Fair.
I put some on my
Pause,
shoulder every now
Hans,
and again.
silent.
I'm just
Mr.
waiting
Markov
for
comes back
Yurdo to
over.
one day try to replace
uh,
Hans and just eat all of Julian's food now.
No, it's bully. That's some good china.
They got nice plates here. They don't mess around.
Oh,
They're huge as well.
Very breakable plates, looks like.
they are quite large.
D4 plates, you could say.
Yeah.
Fair.
They're the
Oh,
smashable
God.
prop plates.
Yeah.
Yes, they're those things. I don't know why, but I was just thinking of what would
Oh.
happen if there was a fight in here, but like none of us had our weapons, so we just started throwing food in plates.
Frisbee plates.
That never happened. Combat will
Exactly.
never occur in this.
Oh, never ever.
No bar fights? Come on.
No,
I
never.
smash a chair
Not
over
D&D.
Dante's back.
Well, yeah, that's what you think. I pull out my gun.
Miriam kills you both.
Oh shit.
Oh, oh,
Powerhouse.
oh.
Yeah, let's be real. Miriam probably would kill us all somehow. Because we probably would go for a near last.
Oh,
Especially
no.
because we don't want to also piss off Julian even more.
Yeah.
Mr. Markov kind of smiles and says, "Enjoy my treat."
What?
And sort of swinging his tray around his back, he smiles at you all, kind of does like a little bow, and then he sort of just walks off towards the back.
Yeah. Also, actually, think about it. If a fight between everyone broke out here, Gale's probably the first one to die out of the players. Because the three of you like each other too much.
Wow.
Fights are
Well-
measured by friendship, not hit points.
Friendship and not hit points.
Yeah, come on. Have you never seen anime?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Friendship DIs.
So the four of you sort of start digging in.
Ow.
Is there anything you'd like to do as you do so?
I kind of squint as
I
Markov man walks off. I'm like, what?
compare to myself how good these are compared to Sphinx's pancakes. Sorry, I just realized you were saying
They're
something.
shitty.
Okay.
Compared to Sphinx's pancake, they're magic, dude. What do you think? They're like.
As you kind of bite into them, you gotta start eating them.
Man. It's weird.
They're the Sphinx's pancakes are magic, and they've got that magic zest to them. But there's something that just can't be beat about homemade pancakes with a little bit of love in them.
Oh. Okay, I like these ones better now. Fuck this. Fuck Synthros. We're staying here,
Fair.
boys. It's decided.
Wait a minute.
Honestly, no. We're not staying here. We're kidnapping them after we free everyone.
Yeah,
Come
bring
on.
this to Sphinx's.
Exactly.
So, do either of you guys think it's kind of weird they're giving us a lot of free stuff?
They're
mean-
actual decent people, considering we already paid for our rooms and we are children. No.
Free is my favorite.
Miriam
price.
says, I mean, the last time we paid for food, they tried to eat us.
Yeah, that too.
And then fed us human food.
Oh God, don't remind me. That thing was delicious, and I don't want to remember what was probably in it.
Gale gags a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, it's exactly why I'm skeptic of it. But you know, it's hard to put human in a pancake.
You guys start biting into it. The homemade pancakes are fantastic. They still have a lot of weird pizza ingredients that shouldn't really be in pancakes, but it comes together well.
Cooked in the same oven.
Biscuits are great. They still got like little light spicing on them. The gravy goes great with them. It's a big old pitcher, but it's not that full. And you guys should have a nice little breakfast as you guys just sort of talk together.
Nice.
Miriam says, I honestly don't know who we should or shouldn't be trusting.
Well, I kind of like look past Gale at the kids. Like, they do have kids.
Go and make a perception check, Julian.
I'm still got sleep in my eyes.
As you look at them, you see they were both looking at your table, and as soon as you look at them, they immediately snap back to their cereal, and both their hands immediately shoot under the table, and you don't see what they were doing.
Oh. Well, I mean,
And you see one kind of starts whistling as they kind of stare down into their cereal, like just point blank, like.
I mean, okay. I had kind of an angle there.
That's all periphery, man. You were pointed this way. You were pointed pancake word. You didn't see anything.
You live for now.
And I trust them enough. They have kids and they're not eating them.
Not yet, anyway.
Not yet.
Says Miriam as she starts digging into the biscuits. Do we have an agenda for today?
Well, there were people in stocks that we met, and I talked to one of them. I might meet them today.
That's fair. You're talking about the... what was it? Which one of the horse heads?
Yeah, one of the horse heads.
Yeah.
Which did we tell you about that, Miriam? Were you there? You weren't there. It was
Stocks,
weird.
Yeah. Stocks?
No.
Horse heads?
Yeah, there was like people in stocks. Apparently, if you like speak, I lean in a bit and whisper this one. Yeah. Apparently, if you speak out against like all these like shindigs they're having, they like put you in stocks and people throw rocks at you. It's kind of mean. And they were setting up a huge cross, and that just seems like it's.
And wasn't it like called the Burning Cross?
Yeah, the Burning Cross.
And the priest was depressed.
It's not good.
No, really, it's not. Also, like, it's to the point where another kid felt entitled and comfortable with doing so, to the point where I kind of felt like I had to trip him, and I did so, but still.
Yeah, we stopped the kid from
She kind of looks like almost like a little bit judging, but she kind of just shakes her head and says, "Okay, so they're stoning people.
Yeah, right.
And burning crosses.
Right.
Yeah, never a good sign.
Typically, no. Yeah.
And
It's supposed to be safe.
Yeah, no. If you burn a cross in the south, that's you're trying to send a message.
The kids at the orphanage, most of them were hurt. Something bad was happening there. Like a kid died at some point. Not while we were there, but before.
She looks relieved. when you say that.
But there was a kid, the kid from the church, Millie. He had the thing we had when we were at the mayor's place. The demon thing.
There's a demon at the orphanage?
I don't know. I'm gonna go back at some point. I might like use a little razzle dazzle to make myself look older, so they don't treat me like a kid. I'm getting sick of it.
Or you could turn yourself into a kid. She says, kind of like, take another mouthful of biscuits.
What? I already am into one of the kids there, maybe, actually. Ooh. 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 Good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
at this point,
so
you guys
just
see
look
the front
around.
door opens again, and you see Arena holding the baby comes walking in.
I'll just kind of turn around,
Just
grab
sack
this
the
one,
baby.
and then put it there.
Yeah, you scoot a chair over. She comes over, smiles at you all.
I hold it out for her.
She nods at you, very curious, and she sort of sits down in it. She kind of sits the baby up on her knee, kind of keeping it bundled in blankets from the room upstairs. And she kind of gives like a little hello smile to everyone else. And she kind of joins in on the goings-on.
While they're doing that, can I quickly snap a look at the kids?
Make a perception check again.
Just like snap back to reality. Them.
Yeah. Try to catch him in the act.
You see this kid. He's got his spoon in both hands with his finger sort of like on the top bit, and you see he's got this big soggy wad of cereal. And he's kind of like making it into like a little catapult with his other thumb. And he's got it pointed right at the back of Gale's head.
Yeah.
Just let it happen.
And you look and you see it.
Oh,
He doesn't
boy.
see you see it.
Nope.
I got a
He
big grin on my face. Oh wait.
Huh?
Oh wait.
What's up, Dwayne?
You see Julian sort of smiling at you.
Okay.
I nod my head rapidly.
I'm gonna say this attack has advantage, and your AC is 19.
Oh,
So we'll see how this
fucking hell.
goes.
How's it 19?
No, he's not wearing a shield. I'm being very.
Alright, so 17.
Still with a 17.
Cool.
What? Ah, damn.
You see,
The only reason, yeah, he wear it because he has a 20 dexterity and he has studded.
Fucking hell.
so this
Gale's the only physical
glob
one
of
here.
cereal goes flying past
Super
Gale's
physical.
head, and Julian goes straight for you. I'll just make a dex save.
Oh,
Okay.
Betrayed!
No,
Damn it!
Julian.
you muppet.
Well,
Now you're on that one, so you just head butts the wad of cereal. Or
So what happens is, Julian, as you see it coming for you, you dodge and sort of just duck, grabbing Hans, and sort of dive down in the chair as it sort of whizzes over your head and splats behind you. Gale, seeing you dodge, instinctively dodges too, going straight into a second cereal splat from the other kid.
Boing.
ow. All right. That's not very. That's.
Here, that sucks, and then here disconnect.
Can I grab like one of the puffy biscuits from it and try and just yeet it at this kid?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Make a unarmed attack.
You
I'll let
need
you
to
do
make
dex.
too obvious though.
Yeet! No!
Couldn't even hit a fucking commenter. Come
I
on, man.
couldn't even hear fucking nothing.
Question. Question. What is this in front of me?
It's a jug
Not
of
the pizza.
gravy, dude. Are you
Okay,
gonna fucking
good.
bottle him with it?
No.
Gonna glass the poor kid.
Oh,
No. He's going to pour the gravy over their head. Come on, he's not a savage.
I'll try.
Well, not like properly, but
It's
no.
gonna backhand glass him.
Ow.
So, Julian, you send this biscuit flying, and it just sort of like lands at its feet. And at this point, they know the game is afoot. So they sort of start twisting their chairs and starts grinding against the wood, kind of getting like under the table as they both grab their bowls of cereal and other biscuits. Gail, you were looking at this picture.
Yeah, no, he just pours some on his pizza. We'll eat a bit, and just casually throw one over his shoulder at one of the kids.
The whole pizza.
No, not the whole pizza, like a slice.
All right, go make a dexterity check for me.
Damn it!
You go throwing it, but they basically sort of duck under the table and just sort of splats across. And at this point, you hear shouting. Oi!
Continues eating.
And you see Danica come sort of like marching around the bar.
I start stuffing my shirt full of these cookies. I just grab anything in front of me, stuff it in my shirt, and I run.
Oh, no.
Where do you run?
I run. Beefy.
She goes past all of you to the two boys.
Beefy.
And you hear her change language to something none of you recognize as she starts just like rapid fire scolding them. Sort of a mile a minute as they sort of like look a little bit ashamed but kind of shoot like these little mischievous glares at all of you.
Gil gives a thumbs up behind his back. He approves. He understands.
There's a respect there. There's a camaraderie
Exactly.
as they return a look, and then she immediately snaps at them. They both turn back to attention. Julian, you sort of pull your vest back, and you've got tons of little bits still tucked down.
Oh yeah.
And you see Danica Markov sort of points, and the two boys sort of just like very morosely go into the stairs, pull out two little mops, sort of start patrolling around the place, cleaning it as she kind of sighs and moves past them. She kind of gives like a slightly whimsically disappointed look to the rest of you. Like a slight smiling shake of the head to you all. Like a what am I going to do with you kind of look. And then goes back to sort of busying herself over at the bar.
Seinfeld outro music plays.
Yeah. It's like the everywhere you look.
Oh no.
Bow, dow, dow, dow.
I'll creep my way back to the table.
Yeah, you just sort of hop,
I
bop back over.
stealth my way back.
So, you ran for nothing.
Start pulling out
Gale
biscuits,
and
put them
Miriam
on the
can both
table.
see the king, Elvis himself, sort of kind of losing it, kind of chuckling to himself. As there's kind of like lightly taps him on the arm, kind of going back to her food as the rest of you kind of all convene back at the table.
He gets it.
Gale will clean the pizza he threw when they leave.
Yeah, Gale kind of a little ashamed goes up, starts cleaning the pizza off the top of the table, the pancake.
Yeah. How clean are these tables? Yes,
Pretty clean.
Gale-
They got sort of cloth thrown over them. It's kind of it's not clean now.
Gale eats the pizza and cleans up what doesn't get cleaned.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, just
Yeah,
picks it
yeah,
up,
he's
kind
that
of shoves
guy.
it into the mouth, comes back over, cleans up the bits.
And he just continues eating.
How many breakfast biscuits did I manage to stuff into my shirt?
Go ahead and roll me a d4 plus your dex mod.
Oh, okay.
Whoa!
Maximum biscuit. You got 6 of them. Write them down. You'll need them.
Yeah.
Up in Ravenloft, it's gonna be big.
Breakfast
Pauses game, eat
biscotti.
6 biscuits.
Yeah. 2 health regen per second. Which is insane for D&D.
That'd be
That would be,
Yeah.
that'd be like 6 health per turn.
No, that'd be 12.
Oh yeah, shit.
Wow.
That's math. That's math right there. That's mathematical.
Mathematical.
Shit.
Dante, you hear Arena's stomach kind of growl She eyes your pancake.
I just kind of.
It's a very smooth slide. A lot of things need to move. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of gears moving here.
She smiles, kind of picks up one of the loose forks, and you two just kind of start sharing it together. She smiles. Some more points go up.
Yeah.
And she says, "So, what are we doing today?"
I think I'm gonna follow Julian's lead and meeting whoever, actually seems to give a shit about the town in the way that the town doesn't like it.
She kind of tilts her to the side like a nod. She kind of starts eating still. Miriam says, "I want to look at this orphanage. I don't."
Yeah,
Orphanages.
I might need help.
Demon or no?
Yeah, no, they boarded up the attic, made sure the kids didn't go in there. The window was clearly broken through by the child. They got super excited when I just gave them a teddy bear, so I'm not sure how well they're actually being treated there. If they aren't given a toy. Or, who knows, the child might just like toys.
And
Dante, any thoughts?
the church needed something back.
As long as I don't have to wait outside this time, alone.
I never said you had to wait.
Yeah,
I didn't think you'd take like 20 minutes.
I didn't think I would either.
So we're in agreement then. It was no one's fault.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you met with like the owner there. Did they seem okay? Miss like Awful Maya or whatever they called her.
I mean, yeah, but I talked to her for like a minute. I think she didn't like me.
Well, then there's something wrong with her.
I know,
She
right?
must be evil.
Yeah, she must be
She
evil.
clearly
as
is
heck.
evil. Clearly. She got really pissed when we didn't bring the children.
Wow.
So
I don't want to bring the children if there's demons there.
Well, then they'll
Yeah.
just get pissed again.
That's why I want to go in there and maybe talk to them and maybe snoop around a little more. Make sure we can find some. Look for any weird symbols. Gale, you can do that thing.
Yeah. What thing?
He does that thing where it's like, oh, I know where something is.
Oh. What's the thing you can
I
do?
smell a demon.
Yeah, he's like sniffing.
Oh, that
that
thing!
He's like
Oh,
a
yeah,
hound.
that thing.
One second, I'll be right back.
Oh no. Gone.
Elysia's gone. I don't know where she went. It was Yartle.
Well,
I think he's growing flowers for a coffin maker.
something?
It's weird.
I don't know.
It's a legit business. Jeez, it's not phase, Julian. You're not my real Julian.
Wow. How could
Can't
you
believe
say that?
Cannot believe you'd say that.
Doesn't have so much of the same flow, but
They're moving.
All right, what would you guys like to do?
Orphanage first?
what a weird child wanting an orphanage. Dump them in the woods. No one will ever know.
Who's all going?
Well, I'm definitely going. And I need your help to look for symbols. And I want Dante there in
Someone's
case
gotta watch
things go
the
down.
baby. Unless we bring the baby.
I'm gonna squiz my chair back. And then run over. Excuse me, Miss Markov.
What? What do you need? She kind of turns around to face you.
So, we're gonna go to the orphanage again, just to make sure it's okay.
Oh yeah, he says something about that.
Yeah, it's looking a bit... I don't fully trust it yet, so... would you be able to look after... Jace, the kid upstairs, and Elliot? He's an adult, but you've got to look after him as well. And the baby? Could you guys take care of them? Maybe, please, perhaps?
Hey, this is a hotel, it ain't a daycare.
Yeah. But
Watching after a boy and a man boy is one thing, but a whole baby, that's I'm sorry, but I don't know if that's our kind of service.
you could pay if that's what is needed.
Going persuasion check for me.
Persuasion.
Ooh.
If anyone with a persuasion skill would like to go help him.
You just look over and smile. And Irina, give me that once per yearly ability.
That's right. Irina's going to give you her helping hand as a reaction. She's going to come over with the baby.
Yeah.
She kind of comes, puts a hand on your shoulder, kind of walking, coming up beside you. And she says, "Please, we don't want to be a bother or anything, but it's just we don't have anywhere else to go, and we need to make sure that its home is safe before we, you know, leave it to chance. It'd mean a lot, and we'd be sure to compensate you." Do you want to make the check again?
Yeah. Don't fuck me up now, Julian. Hey.
Danica sort of looks at it, looks at you, looks down at the baby, looks at Irina.
Just speak to like
Kind of rolls her
lunchtime.
eyes as she sighs.
A couple of hours.
She says, "Well, your asses better be back here for that baby within 5 hours. That's it.
5. Okay.
Now you're gonna take.
Why are you still watching that baby in the afternoon? Or we'll all be cross." And she sort of holds out her arms as Irina kind of hands her the baby. And she says, "Now this place is a hotel, but still ain't no place for a baby all alone. Do your business, do it quick."
Okay.
She kind of nods, taking it. You see her look a little lovingly at the child, but she hides it to kind of give you like a no-nonsense expression. As Irina kind of smiles at you, gives you a little wink.
Ooh. Watch out.
No, it
Some
was
seems to
a totally we bamboozled him kind of wink.
It's
I
like a, "Oh
swear.
yeah, we fucking got him" wink,
Yeah,
not
dude.
like a...
Got him.
I wouldn't
Sure.
accept it any other way. I'd reject it if it was any other kind. Poke her in the eye.
Wink rejected.
Yeah. Alright. I run back. We've got 5 hours, fellas.
I can work with that.
So we're all going?
I reckon.
Yeah,
I got nothing else better to do today.
everybody. He puts his hand out in the middle as if they're all gonna do that thing. Then he thinks, "No, that's dumb." It's like let's just go. 5 hours.
What the fuck was that?
It was gonna be the thing where we all put a hand. Shut up.
All right, big man.
Miriam like goes to put her hand in, but then doesn't, and then kind of does it again, but then doesn't, like not sure where the conversation's going.
Oh, she doesn't. Julie definitely does it again.
Okay, so Miriam's hand is in, Julian's hand goes in.
Yeah, on 3. Let's go.
All right, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, come on, Team Sprinthus. Sprinthus and Collianus.
All the hands go in. There's just like a little 1, 2 motion, and then it all goes up in the air.
All right.
And then you all make your way out. So Alesia, where do you make your way off to? As you
I'm looking for the orphanage.
Oh. All right. So I guess then we'll cut to Keith real quick.
Yeah.
So Keith, we cut back to behind the church.
Yeah. In the Druid Grove. It's not really a Druid Grove yet, but it will eventually be that. Eventually.
Oh geez, I haven't been on this page in a while. It's chunky and it's loading.
Pepper, that was her name. That owns the
What?
newspaper.
Oh, yeah. For a moment, my brain was like, the fuck is he on about? And then he said newspaper, and my brain was like, oh yeah, that's right. They talk to people. They don't all have jobs they have to work at. I'm earning a coffin. What are you earning? Friendship?
Safety.
The fuck's that? Yeah, that too, I guess. I'm killing myself out here, I think. Don't know. Oh shit, this map chunky. It's doing the big chunks where it's
Oh, yeah,
showing
the
on
big
wall.
one.
The big boy chunks. Oh no.
I didn't realise Miss Merryweather was feeding birds. I thought they were like targets or some shit or signs. They look like signposts when you zoom out. Oh, Vicky's got a different spot now. He's chilling now.
I think he's gonna stand that fucking.
Yeah. Vicky has a
But
home to go to. Look at
I'm
him.
still chilling out here.
Oh fuck, Dante, no. Ain't supposed to be no Dante.
Dante's betrayed.
Oh my god, it does take a while to load. Holy crap.
Dante,
Yeah.
delete yourself.
Delete yourself, boy.
Look, at least Ernest is in the same spots, though. He's still diligently doing
He
his work.
has a job to do. Oh god, all the people in the stocks are still there as well.
Dante, what the fuck are you talking about? You're not on this
Yeah,
map.
No,
Yeah.
like the guy named Seth.
Oh,
Yeah, they're sat here.
I'm still chilling.
Where's
God, you
Seth?
wish you looked that good, Seth.
Sorry about that.
Nah,
I'm
I
back.
look better than that.
There you good.
He has no beard. He is a beardless man, which means he is inferior.
Wow, okay, like, firstly,
As someone who can't grow a beard, but I can grow mutton
Question, what
chops,
is with
fuck
the
you.
firing squad here?
what firing squad?
Like,
No,
up in the
firing
corner towards the door. That's a firing squad, right, basically?
Oh yeah, they're ready for
With all the
zombies,
soldiers
man.
and police. I mean, fair. I just wondering since
Yo.
there's like so many person.
They're just trying to stop the monster mash from getting in.
Yeah.
Jeez, it's such a chunky map. Okay,
It
there we go.
really
Okay.
is, holy
It's fully
moly.
loaded in. There we go. There's 2 graves already ready. Doing like the long cast of fucking shit.
So, Keith,
Yes.
you sort of come back around this little wooded area behind all these buildings, and sort of start channeling your magic again. Trying to cast plant growth one more time. And as you do, sort of around this big spot of expanded vegetation, You sort of come together with your hands, and this soft green light sort of starts to emit as the grass around you starts to grow, and you see even more flowers start to bloom. Go ahead and roll me 5 d20s plus your nature bonus.
Phew.
Nice. Pretty sure my nature, because it goes off int, is pretty dog shite. Pretty sure I still have like proficiency in it, but it's pretty dog shite. If my end wants to let me load my fucking sheet to look at it.